Many, many years ago, I experienced the loss of my husband.
Don't sit on your stories anymore. Don't sit behind it, and don't sit under it. It's for you to share and to be a blessing to others, to make
I never thought that
in the lives of others.
I never thought that a man that showed me so much love, showed me so much support, I never thought that he would totally disappear from my life. He had left one day because I knew he had business to take care of. I knew that I would hear from him once he got to the hotel, and he would let me know he was safe. And I sat there and I waited, and I waited. No one would believe that that happens. It's kind of, and I hate to even say it was almost embarrassing, because it's like things you hear about in the movies. You don't hear about people just disappearing. But I'm here to tell you that that happened to me. I had a husband who disappeared from my life.
Would each of the speakers from the speakers platform and the masterclass please take the stage?
Hi, I'm Lori Jones, and I am the author of my new first fiction novella called The Briefcase, The Hidden Truth. So I'm going to share with you one of my hidden truths that I happen to have carried around for many years. And I hope that you will open up and share some of your hidden truths so that it will offer you healing in the process.
Being a part of the powerful journey, I was able to overcome guilt, the spirit of guilt that I didn't know that still resided within me.
One night changed my entire world forever. I was out with friends and I met a young man at the club. We dated for a while, and next thing I know, I found out I was pregnant. I got a call about 4 o'clock one morning, and the nurse, she asked me, "Are you Crystal?" And I said yes, and she said, "Well, I just wanted to let you know that your boyfriend, he had an accident and he wants you to come to the hospital." As I went up the elevator and walked into the room, I saw him laying there, and he looked like a mummy. He was all bandaged up and had tubes coming out of his nose and his mouth. Then his commander came in and he said, "Are you his girlfriend?" And I was sitting there, yeah, with a big smile. The next words that came out of his mouth knocked me to the floor. He said, "I just want to let you know that his wife is going to be here tomorrow." Imagine having an 11-month-old and being 2 months pregnant, and you find out the man that you were supposed to spend the rest of your life with was married.
Being in the powerful journey, Ms. Phyllis provided a safe place where we could open up and talk about different things that we've experienced, and certain things did resurface again. So I was able to really open up and deal with it, deal with the root of the spirit of guilt.
God told her, procrastination is the arrogant assumption that God owes you another chance to do tomorrow what he told you to do today.
We are at the Powerful Journey Women's Conference in Plano, Texas. The Powerful Journey exists to help women to find their voice, focus on their strength, and then flourish in their life purpose.
I had experienced a very difficult, abusive marriage, and I walked away with 2 children and 5 months pregnant with another. The struggle was with, how do I balance all of this? How do I balance raising kids and going to school and working and financial struggles? How do I do all this? So that's what brought me to Powerful Journey. I've been soaring since then. I've been more able to easily open up or tell people things about myself. And so it's been good for me.
Don't waste your life's wake-up call. In 2008, I was hospitalized with blood clots in both of my lungs, a pulmonary embolism. The doctor walked into my room and he said to me, "Mrs. Jenkins, you are lucky to be alive." the lady across the hall is not going to make it. But I left that hospital after 5 days asking, God, you took her, but you left me here. Let me not waste what you have for me to do.
The Powerful Journey helped me to overcome the challenges that come with being abused at the hands of a parent.
Allow the struggle to become the author of your comeback story.
And so I had to find my way by fervently chasing after God and no other human being, which led me on this journey of delivery.
We come alongside you and we help you to pull out what God has put in you.
I want to say to Phyllis, she doesn't realize it, but I think she's becoming a living legend in her own right.
Whether it's in sharing your story or whether it is writing your first book, we're here to partner with you, to coach you, support you, encourage, inspire, and to just help you to be what God has created and called you to be.
Our vision is absolutely awesome, to help not only women but also to encourage men to become writers, to express their gift that God has given them through literature.
I'm Phyllis's husband, and I've been with the Powerful Journey organization since its inception. And the biggest thing about it is when we got started, we knew that we had to depend on God, because what we were doing was asking women to come out of their comfort zone. One of the biggest tricks that the enemy uses is he likes for us to hide our pain to keep it from becoming God's glory in our lives. So that was the focus, helping women to understand that when you're set free, you can set others free.
I have worked in various places where the person is deceased and they take their belongings and just kind of give them off to the Salvation Army or what have you. All of what that person was about, their trophies, their books, whatever they did, nobody knows about it. But so many people could benefit from it if they had access to it.
Dr. Miles Monroe said, the wealthiest places in the world are not the gold mines. They're not the oil fields. They're not the diamond mines or banks. The wealthiest place in the world is the cemetery. Why? Because there lies companies that were never started, masterpieces that were never painted, inventions never made. In the cemetery, there is buried the greatest treasure of untapped potential. So I want to challenge and encourage each of you today. Don't let that be your last message. Allow what God has put inside of you to go forward and to be a blessing and to help others. The world needs what you have. So start wherever you are.